Hi everyone. I am doing this video for the mere fact that I need to speak about a few things that to me is an important issue with leadership and businesses that want to do in Ghana, that want to do business in Ghana. We understand we've been given the facts that the government system is corrupt with leaders negotiating bids with contracts outside Ghana. Companies that are U.S. That are doing bids in Ghana. And I'm making this video as a plea to those who want to do business in Ghana as a company. If you are just an entrepreneur, then this somewhat still applies to you. If you have a conscience, if you have a heart, then you want to do things in a way that is, it's not about respect or being respectful. It's about having some morals and integrity with how you do business. Do not let greed be the main focus point of you want to do business in another country and not think about the less fortunate people who the government may not care about. But it's our duty, if we are leaders, if we're business people, to think about the less fortunate people that we're still supposed to be impacting. I'm bringing this situation to notice because I want to put out there's a ATC company in the U.S., ATC American Towers. You negotiated a contract where you're doing business in Ghana for solar. It should be a concern to you, like any other business. How much is the workers getting paid? If the government is involved in negotiating that they do not get paid a substantial amount of money, then I would question that. I want to know the figures. What will these workers be paid monthly? Now, the reason why I'm bringing notice to them as an example, their workers, technicians, are getting paid 500 Cedi a month. If I can spit, I will spit on the ground in front of that company, ATC. 500, and not just their fault. It's their fault for not investigating, not caring enough to what people get paid. Less than $1 Cedi the average worker works and makes in Ghana. 500 Cedi a month, when it's taking that technician who has to install your solar in Ghana. I want anybody who has a house in Ghana to think about the solar panels that are being installed. 500 Cedi, if you're in the U.S., think of this. That is $87 a month for a worker. 300 Cedi it is taking them to get to work, to and fro. And that is not even including for the month their lunch food or their dinner. How are they even paying their rent? I want you to think of it. So the average U.S. company that comes to the U.S., that's from the U.S., that comes into Ghana, when you're bidding contracts, I want you to think about that. ATC, I want you, the American Tower, I believe I'm saying it right there, ATC. I want you to think about the American Tower company that is the seller company, our ATC US. I want you all to make a phone call to them. I want y'all all, look up Google. I'm sorry I don't have, I had the number, but I don't have it on me. Make a phone call. Start calling them. I'm asking you that they dig into, get payment. Ask them, tell them to get the payments of their workers. $87. When we in America suffer and work for $87 or $100 US? What employer will get away with our Department of Labor to pay any worker such money in America? The average Canadian that is working for many pennies, and you wonder why they are living the way they are living. Do we not care, but do we care more about the bids to get into it? The American Tower Company, ATC, that regulates the tower that we use our cell phones for as well. Solar and all these things are being regulated by them. This is the contract that they're doing in Ghana, and this is what the government in Ghana has agreed with them. And I'm sure money under the table. I don't care what official sees this video, share it. Money under the table. What did you get for approving a contract with solar companies for your workers to get paid 500 Cedi a month? Because somebody is lying. Somebody is lying. And I say this, if you come into Ghana to do business, if you have a business and you want to do it in Ghana or any other African country, for the sake of you sleeping better at night, pay in US. Pay the workers in US. Some things just won't be cheap in Africa. Some things are expensive. Have a heart so you can sleep at night. Have a heart so you can sleep at night. The country will be undeveloped still because governments are robbing the people, don't care about how the people are living. But do you have to rob along with the government? Do you have to be where you're in the government who don't care about what workers are getting, what people you employ to pay a salary? When I've asked a young lady to work for me, I gave her, out of prostitution, 1,200 Cedi a month. I could not sleep at night if I gave her 300 Cedi that she has to work at a hotel and make for 350 Cedi a month. I gave her 1,200 Cedi a month because I wanted to be able to sleep at night. To sleep at night meaning we have a conscience, we have a duty, not just to preserve what we do on earth. We have a duty. If you have a conscience, if you have no conscience, and you have no heart. So I'm saying to workers that are employing others in Ghana, be respectful of the people that you want to employ. Have integrity with the people that you want to employ. 1,200 Cedi for me to give somebody to work for me, yes, I could give more. I was paying her out of my salary. Some of us who have come to Ghana, we've taken advantage of the freeload system. I've seen videos where people are so happy. Well, it's only going to cost me this. It may cost you this to basically buy a house, get a car, things that you can negotiate. There should be no negotiating with the worker in Ghana. Give them a pay based on U.S. salary, not because it says Cedi. I want you to bear in mind the average person that has to take a transport from way out in Kumasi, Tema. I took a car out to Tema, a taxi. It was 134 Cedi. Now, if the average U.S. person is saying, okay, think about it. For those who have to travel far away to come to your location to work, who can't even afford to pay 134 Cedi, which was 34 US. How many of us drive around in the US and we take Uber and we go here and here, taxi, we get on the subway systems? When you become a business owner, you are taking on a moral and ethic responsibility to provide, to cover, to safeguard, and to make sure an employee is situated. If you come to Ghana and you do not think about those things that what I just mentioned, safety, to make sure they are taken care of mentally, physically, an employee wants to know that the owner is going to look out for their welfare. Never mind that the government is not looking out for their welfare, but what are you going to do to look out for the average welfare of somebody that you employ so you can sleep better at night? Because I'm sure there's government officials that are not sleeping at night here. I mean, that are sleeping very well in Ghana based off the fact that they don't have a problem. But for us average US, take accountability. If you come here to set up business, I don't care what it is. Do not pay the person who has to get on the bike to go and do deliveries for you, because the average person is paying a delivery pizza person, whatever, 200, 300 Cedi a month. Does it make it right that you scheme off the average helpless person, scheme off, take off, and don't contribute to understand that because you have a business, but you also have US money? I don't care what entrepreneur or business person is in Ghana, we will still have access to US money. So do not tell me that you cannot pay the average person who is living poor in US currency so it'll equal out to every worker in Ghana. The average labor says $1 Cedi to $2 Cedi per hour is what they're getting. Who in US works for $1, $2 when our minimum wage now is almost $17 to work at McDonald's and Burger King? But I guarantee you the minimum wage to be employed in Ghana is from Pizza Hut to Kentucky Fried Chicken, it's probably $9 Cedi. I can guarantee you it's not $9 US. I guarantee you, and to those people, oh, that's a whole lot of money. Well, I'm here to tell you, what is a lot of money to you is not a lot of money to them. So I'm employing those who are working here. Dig out of your pockets. Stop being so darn cheap to pay labor. You're not negotiating a pocketbook. You're not negotiating a dress. You're not negotiating with the trotro driver. You're not negotiating with someone with food to eat. You are negotiating with resources that have no meaning. The resources that coming out of the ground that they are laboring for. Minerals, whether you're getting gold, whether you're getting planting, whether you're getting rice and fruit, don't even negotiate with those people on their prices in the store. The work that is involved out there for farmers, for those who are working little jobs, the shops that they have to put up, what they had to save to get it. Think about the woman, the street hawkers who are walking 10 miles, 5 miles on the road with the baskets on their head. I have made this a topic before. If you don't know, before you open up a business, come to Ghana and work some of those jobs to see how it feels. Work some of those jobs so you can get an understanding of what it is to receive little bit of money that doesn't take care. Yes, they have the eviction too, just so you know. People get evicted here. But they don't have the welfare system of getting free food from the food stamp office. They don't have the system where they can collect a Social Security check every month. They don't have the system of where their medical bill is being paid by Blue Choice or any other ones, Medicaid. They don't have the luxury. So when you employ someone, remember too, I as an employer had to pay my secretary's rent. That comes with you employing her. Think about the rent that she needs paid for a year or 2 years. So when you're employing someone, don't cut a bargain. I want you to understand that prepaid, that even turn their lights on, comes with a meter that has to be taken. So when you giving somebody 500 Cedi a month, 350 Cedi to work at a hotel, the average person that is employing people here, I don't care if they're Lebanese, from Turkey, from China, I don't care where they're from, if they're not paying their employees right, they will not sleep well when the time comes for them to answer to the Almighty. They will not have sleep. How can you sleep knowing that if you employed people here, you did any contracts whatsoever, and it has paid out no money to the average person who has children? How do someone feed their family and has children off of 300, 500, 700 Cedi a month? And the average U.S. person is coming here and we're paying rent. We'll give $200, $300, $400 a month, pay out a good 2,000 in Cedi, 3,000 Cedi, live like kings and queens, built a house, but you want a business here. And if you want a nonprofit, I want you to think about it. Your nonprofit better start making ways of making a profit. Nonprofits were not built to not be profitable. They were made also to be profitable so you can profit the worker that you have employed. Just because you have a nonprofit does not mean they should be unprofitable in their own lifestyle and receive secondhand cutouts just because the government dishes it to them that you're supposed to give it to them. So I want you to start writing people when you know of a company that is not doing right. Just like we can write our senators and our legislatures, our people in the government for changes to take effect. Start writing people in the government here, saying it's unfair and it should be unconstitutional of robbing people to better have money and a profit just so the company can, just so those individuals can live rich. And any money that is being taken, they should be solving the sanitation issues here. If they were doing right by the people, you would have more people developing better businesses here besides the normal businesses, so somebody can increase their monies maybe to clean up the sanitation, which the government is not doing a very good job. Why? Because they're feeding their pockets, they're feeding their greed. You cannot sleep better in a society if you go somewhere else. I can't sleep at night. I never was able to sleep at night in a better place when I knew that people were suffering. I can't sleep at night knowing that people are still having it very hard to live by a means that is important for them to survive. It's important. When you don't pay people enough, knowing even the water is infected, what would they do? They go and drink some water out of the pipes like I did, and I got sick. Because people can't even afford to buy water. Think about that as a business owner. If you come here to Ghana, pay in US, because you're not losing anything. The US money goes so far for them. How much more can you cut out of your budget to make sure that other people are okay? So you have a more responsibility to take care of your workers, meaning to pay them fair wages. Fair wages due to them. Due to them. It is due to them. You are obligated to make sure that a worker is taken care of by fair wages. Not fair wages because Ghana has 1 or 2 Cedi an hour that pays. 1 or 2 Cedi an hour. Do you know what that is? That's US. $1 US, $2 an hour. What does that do? Add it up for 40 hours a work week. What does it do? It does nothing. Make sure your workers even have a cell phone. If you can provide a cell phone, make sure they have a cell phone. So I say to each own, be aware when you come or you negotiate contracts in Ghana. and you want to do business, think about the people here. Don't listen to the lies. Contact me and I'll tell you exactly. You want somebody to make sure stuff bidding is right, things are negotiated with the contract, contact me. Because I will make sure my voice is heard, making sure that they get fair wages before you even give somebody a contract here in Ghana. So to all, thank you so much. And this here is sponsored by edifiesu.org and heavenflight.com. And again, if you have any info whatsoever, please share. And also link and subscribe to the YouTube channel under my name in the link. Thank you.